Have all members recorded their attendance?
He'll get you. Don't worry.
Clerk will please lock the machine. There are 33 members present. There is a quorum. I call on Senator Goodwin.
Thank you, Mr. President. If there's no objection, I move to adjourn last Tuesday's session.
Senator Goodwin moves that we adjourn last Tuesday's session. All in favor, please indicate by saying aye. Those opposed, nays. The ayes have it. Last Tuesday's session is adjourned. The clerk will please unlock the machine for recording today's attendance. If all members have recorded their attendance, the clerk will lock the machine. There are 32 members present. There is a quorum. I would ask all members to please rise for the invocation and pledge of allegiance to be led today by Senator Stephen R. Archambault, representing the town of Johnston, North Providence, and Smithfield. Senator Archambault.
Thank you, Mr. President. Lord, we pray for your guidance in understanding the problems and issues we will face during the General Assembly session. May your supreme law of love and tolerance always guide our actions. Amen. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Mr. President.
Today's last week's journal, which is April 27th.
State of Rhode Island, Journal of the Senate.
Senator Archibald.
I move that further reading of the journal be dispensed with and the journal be accepted as printed. Thank
Senator Archibald moves that further reading of the journal be dispensed with and that the journal be accepted as printed without objection. So ordered. Next order of business is committee reports and communications. Thank you. To the President of the Senate, please be advised and let the record reflect that I will be absent from the chamber today, Tuesday, May 11th, due to illness. Please record my letter in the appropriate Senate Journal. Thank you. Dawn Oyer, Senator, District 13. Please place that on file. Further communications. Appointments by the Governor. His Excellency the Governor transmit the following appointments and request the advice and consent of the Senate. The appointment of Lindsay P. McGovern to the Coastal Resource Management Council. The appointment of Malcolm Cooper to the Derelict and Abandoned Vessel and Obstruction Removal Commission. The appointment of David Prescott to the Derelict and Abandoned Vessel and Obstruction Removal Commission. Those go to the Senate Committee on Environment and Agriculture. The appointment of Deborah A. Prophet to the Governor's Workforce Board, Committee on Labor. The appointment of Mohammed Farzan to the Rhode Island State Council of the Arts, Senate Committee on Education. Further appointments or committee reports? Hearing none, that brings us to new business. For immediate consideration by Senator Hannah M. Gallo, a Senate resolution proclaiming May 10th, 2021 to be Lupus Day in the state of Rhode Island. Madam President.
Thank you, Mr. President. Thank you, colleagues. This week we mark World Lupus Day to bring attention to the 5 million people worldwide who struggle with the often debilitating effects of lupus. Ada Crossan is the advocate that I can thank for educating me. Lupus is a potentially fatal chronic autoimmune disease capable of damaging virtually any part of the body. In lupus, the immune system cannot tell the difference between diseases that are attacking the body and the body's healthy tissues. So it causes the body to create autoantibodies that attack and destroy healthy tissues. These autoantibodies cause inflammation, pain, and damage in various parts of the body. People with lupus can experience significant symptoms such as pain, extreme fatigue, hair loss, cognitive issues, and physical impairments that affect every facet of their lives. Lupus strikes mostly women of childbearing age. However, men, children, and teenagers develop lupus too. Unfortunately, during the COVID-19 pandemic that took lives of many of those living with the illness, those with lupus were infected by COVID-19 at a higher rate than the general population, and over 1/3 have reported having decreased access to lupus health care that they need as a result of the pandemic. Today, as we mark World Lupus Day once again, I am sad that we cannot have all of the advocates that we would normally have present in our chamber. I'd like to remember a very special, beautiful woman, Stephanie, who has attended this event regularly in the past. Tragically, Stephanie has passed away. I'd like to mark World Lupus Day this year in her memory and in the hope that we are able to identify the causes of this disease and develop better treatments and ultimately a cure. And I move passage.
Senator Gallo moves passage of the resolution. Is there a second? Second by Senator Sosnowski, Senator Archibald, Senator Cano, Senator Lombardo, Senator Felag, Senator Anderson, Senator DeMario, Senator McCaffrey, Senator Mendes, Senator Chacon, Senator Miller, Senator Lawson, Senator Lombardi, Senator Mack, Senator Picard, Senator Burke, Senator Cano, Senator Algier, Senator Bell, Senator Raptakis, Senator Murray, Senator Valverde, Senator Coyne, Senator DePalma, Senator Acosta, Senator Casada, Senator Goodwin, Senator Algier. Discussion on the resolution. Hearing none, those in favor of the resolution, please indicate by saying aye. Those opposed, nay. The ayes have it. Resolution passes. Next item is by Senator Frank Lombardi, the Senate resolution commemorating and recognizing May 6, 2021 as National Day of Prayer in the state of Rhode Island. Senator Lombardi.
May that be read, Mr.
Senator Lombardi requests that the resolution be read. The clerk will please do so.
Senate resolution commemorating and recognizing May 6, 2021 as National Day of Prayer in the state of Rhode Island. Whereas during times of strength and times of weakness, in moments of joy and moments of despair, Americans of many different faiths and traditions have turned to prayer as a means of seeking comfort, giving thanks, and asking for guidance and grace. And whereas prayer brings communities together and can be a source of inspiration and courage, in the aftermath of senseless acts of violence and unnecessary suffering and death, the prayers of countless Americans signal to grieving families and communities that they are not alone. Their pain is a shared pain, and their hope is a shared hope. Regardless of religion or creed, Americans of faith reflect on the sacredness of life and express their sympathy for the wounded and the recovering, offering comfort and holding up a light in a time of darkness. And whereas today, Americans continue the tradition of our ancestors by acknowledging the power of prayer in our lives and cherishing our right to pray freely. And whereas the tradition of national supplication was made official in 1952, when President Harry Truman signed a joint resolution of the U.S. Congress establishing a floating annual National Day of Prayer. Finally, in 1988, President Ronald Reagan set the date for the annual prayer day as the first Thursday in May. And whereas the Christian Bible underscores the precious promise of faith in 2 Chronicles 7:14, if my people were called by my name, will humble themselves and pray and seek my face and turn from their wicked ways, then I will hear from heaven and I will forgive their sin and I will heal their lands. And whereas the theme for this year's National Day of Prayer is now the Lord is the Spirit, and when the Spirit of the Lord is, there is liberty. The theme comes from the New Testament, 2 Corinthians 3:17, and expresses the belief that all have sinned and fall short, but God's arm is not short, and we have been sent to show and share his message of love, life, and liberty. Now, therefore, be it resolved that this Senate of the State of Rhode Island hereby commemorates and recognizes May 6, 2021 as National Day of Prayer in Rhode Island. And be it further resolved that this Senate hereby encourages all Rhode Islanders to set aside a particular moment on this day to participate in this meaningful spiritual event and to encourage their friends and neighbors to observe this year's National Day of Prayer according to their own faith or practice. And be it further resolved that the Secretary of State be and she is hereby authorized and directed to transmit a duly certified copy of this resolution to Richard and Cheryl Russell, State Coordinators of the National Day of Prayer.
Thank you, Mr. Clerk. Senator Lombardi.
Thank you, Mr. President. Ladies and gentlemen of the Senate, in what this is, this COVIDly compromised Senate protocol that we have, there would have been many more names added to the sponsorship of this resolution. So I join with Majority Leader McCaffrey, Whip Dela Cruz, Leader Algier, Senator Archibald, Chairman Chacon, Senator Picard, and Senator Lombardo, who have traditionally co-sponsored this resolution over the years with our dear friend Harold Metz. I would like to thank Harold for continuing to remind us to keep this important tradition of profound significance for our country in place. Today, or May 6th, we recognize the annual Day of Prayer, which was first instituted in 1952 by President Truman. And the National Day of Prayer is a time designated for people of all faiths to pray for one great nation. Indeed, our country's current state of division and derision mandates not only the recognition of this day, but to put it all into effect, in full effect, every day. We as a nation must embrace religious freedom for all monotheistic religions, including but not limited to Christianity, Judaism, and Muslim. Tolerance and consensus should become the norm. We as a nation must grasp this wonderful example. As the resolution reads, the 2021 National Day of Prayer, the prayer says, quote, "Lord, pour out your love, life, and liberty for us," end quote. It emphasizes the need for our country to place its faith in the unfailing character of our Creator, who is sovereign above all governments, authorities, and all men and women. The theme includes prayers for our government, the military, the media, business, education, churches, and family. Isaiah 58:1 instructs us to, quote, "Shout it aloud, do not hold back, and raise your voice like a trumpet," end quote. Therefore, we are called upon, coast to coast, uniting together in a reflection in the unity of God's people and acknowledging His presence resoundingly and loudly. And at this critical time in our society, there can be nothing more important than prayer. As all of you know, most recently, my family and I experienced a terrible loss, but that loss paled in comparison to the loss suffered by my colleague, Senator Morgan, and certainly much less than the tremendous burden placed on my colleague, Senator Corkin, and of course, much less than the day-to-day fight that our Whip Goodwin takes on every single day. But the traditional concerned response to all of those folks, including myself, is, and I quote, "My thoughts and prayers are with you," end quote. In times of difficulty, the genuineness of those words speak volumes. If only we could hold on to that vigor in ordinary times, what a wonderful world this could be. In Psalms 11:3, it states, quote, "When the foundations are being destroyed, what can the righteous do?" End quote. We are contending today with issues that are eroding our very foundation of our world. The world has been hit with a pandemic killing 500 million people. The economy has been affected by it. Countries are under attack. Natural disasters are prevalent. Negative politics has become the norm. Former members of government who have strayed has become the top news, putting all of us who try to do the work hard every day in this auditorium within the collective umbrella of ridicule. We can understandably be tempted to believe that we are a point of despair, but Scripture tells us that with God nothing is impossible. God wants us to humble ourselves and pray for His guidance. So that is why today I ask all of us to reflect in prayer to our God in a Judeo-Christian expression on a national level. While this practice began in 1952 by a joint resolution of the Congress, it's been a vital part of our heritage since 1775 in the Continental Congress. Then Thomas Jefferson wrote, quote, "Prayer is a religious exercise in which every religious society has a right to determine for itself the time for those exercises according to their own particular tenets, and they can never be safer in their hands than the Constitution has deposited it." George Washington succinctly stated, "It is the duty of this nation to acknowledge the providence of Almighty God It's in this tradition that we all take a moment today, if we have already not done so, to pray for our country, to pray for our state, and to pray for this august body for knowledge, understanding, and a greater good. And with that, Mr. President, I move passage.
Thank you, Senator Lombardi. Senator Lombardi moves passage of the resolution. Seconded by Leader McCaffrey, Senator Goodwin, Senator Lombardo, Senator Algier, Senator Paolino, Senator Burke, Senator Dela Cruz, Senator Archibald, Senator Fielake, Senator Sosnowski, Senator Chacon, Senator Casada, Senator Picard, Senator Lawson, Senator Coyne, Senator De Palma, Senator Aptakis, Senator Connell, Senator Rogers, Senator Seveny, Senator Chacon, Senator Gallo, Senator Algier, Senator McCaffrey. Is there discussion on the resolution? Hearing none. Those in favor? I'm sorry, Senator Golden.
Thank you. I'm sorry. I forgot to press my button before walking down here. I had not intended to speak, but I feel that it was important to do so. Every single year that I have served in the Senate, I have walked on this resolution because it doesn't represent the diversity of religious beliefs or lack of religious beliefs in this nation. And I decided it was time that I say something. The resolution that we have before us, I appreciate the intent of recognizing people's religious beliefs in this body and how that lends them to think about their role as a public servant. But it is entirely designed in the viewpoint of one view of Christianity. And it does not reflect the diversity of our state or our country or religious thought. And while I'm in no way suggesting that we shouldn't pass this resolution if people feel strongly about it, I encourage that going forward, when we have these resolutions, that we actually think about the impact of what we're saying to everybody, not just through one viewpoint. Thank you.
Thank you, Senator. Further discussion? Senator Dela Cruz.
Thank you, Mr. President. Every year we take some time and we honor this day as a day of reflection and thanks to God for this wonderful country. And if someone disagrees with the resolution, they can continue to walk on the resolution, or they can introduce one in their faith tradition. There's certainly no law and no rule in the Senate barring such a resolution. And I feel, in my opinion, no need to try to put a stain on the resolution that Senator Lombardi has put forth. Thank you.
Thank you, Senator Dela Cruz. Further discussion? Hearing none. Senator Corkin, I'm sorry, Senator Golden, would you like to vote against this resolution?
No.
Okay. Those in favor of the resolution, please indicate by saying aye. Those opposed, nay. The ayes have it. The resolution passes. Next item is by Senator Josh Miller, a Senate resolution celebrating National Hospital Week on May 9th through May 15th in the state of Rhode Island. Mr. Chairman.
Could I have the clerk read the resolution and move passage at the appropriate time?
Senator, you'd like the resolution read, Senator Miller?
Yes.
Yes. The clerk will please do so.
Senate resolution celebrating National Hospital Week on May 9th through May 15th in the state of Rhode Island. Whereas National Hospital Day was set aside in honor of Florence Nightingale, the woman who made nursing a respectable profession and who revolutionized the way hospitals were run. The May 12th observance was expanded to a week-long event in 1953 so that hospitals could use it to plan and implement more extensive public information programs, and is currently sponsored by the American Hospital Association. And whereas National Hospital Weeks of 2021 celebrates inspiring hope through healing, and the hospitals, health systems, and the women and men who support the health and well-being of their communities through dedication and care from the heart. And whereas the more than 6,090 hospitals across the country are an economic mainstay, employing more than 6.2 million persons across the United States. And whereas hospitals in Rhode Island have generated 40,980 jobs and contributed $6.7 billion to our local economies, dispensing a significant impact on both community health and the economy at large. And whereas providing everything from emergency care, labor and delivery, minor surgery, and specialized care, hospitals, big and small, fill a vital need in our communities, and every nurse, doctor, practitioner, and staff member are essential in the compassionate delivery of the much-needed quality services. And whereas National Hospital Week is a time to raise awareness of the importance of hospitals and health systems, and to highlight the critical role hospitals and healthcare professionals have in our local communities. Now, therefore, be it resolved that this Senate of the State of Rhode Island hereby recognizes May 9th through May 15th as National Hospital Week, and acknowledges and thanks Rhode Island's healthcare professionals for working diligently to provide countless men, women, and families with quality health services and for building a brighter tomorrow for future generations. And be it further resolved that the Secretary of State be and she is hereby authorized and directed to transmit a duly certified copy of this resolution to Teresa Piver-Weed, President of the Hospital Association of Rhode Island.
Thank you, Mr. Clerk. Chairman Miller.
Yes, as many of you might know, I'm not necessarily a big fan of having every resolution brought before us read, but seeing as the impact that hospitals have had on us over the last year through the pandemic, and to many friends and close ones to us here in the Senate over the last few weeks, I felt it was important to read that resolution, and I move passage.
Thank you, Senator Miller. Senator Miller moves passage of the resolution. Is there a second? Seconded by Leader McCaffrey. Senator Goodwin, Senator Gallo, Senator Anderson, Senator Feelike, Senator Algier, Senator Archibald, Senator Connell, Senator Bell, Senator Chacon, Senator Mendes, Senator Sosnowski, Senator DeMario, Senator Costa, Senator Casada, Senator Picard, Senator Lombardi, Senator Lawson, Senator Mack, Senator Burke, Senator Cano, Senator Murray, Senator Valverde, Senator Coyne, Senator De Palma, Senator Lombardo, Senator Coyne. Discussion on the resolution. Senator Paolino, would you like to second that? Senator Paolino seconds that also. Senator Seveny also. Discussion on the resolution. Hearing none. Those in favor of the resolution, please indicate by saying aye. Those opposed, nay. The ayes have it. The resolution passes. Next item is by Senator Michael J. McCaffrey. Senate resolution congratulating Bishop Hendricken, graduate, Quiddy Pay, on being selected by the Indianapolis Colts with the 21st pick in the first round of the 2021 NFL Draft. Leader McCaffrey.
Mr. President, I move for immediate consideration and move passage, please.
Senator McCaffrey moves for immediate consideration, and he moves past it. Senator McCaffrey requests immediate consideration. Those in favor of immediate consideration, please indicate by saying aye. Those opposed, the ayes have it. Senator McCaffrey moves the resolution, seconded by Senator Goodwin, Senator Lombardo, Senator Chacon, Senator Algier, Senator Burke, Senator Sosnowski, Senator DeMario, Senator Costa, Senator Lombardi, Senator Picard, Senator Rogers, Senator Archibald, Senator Murray, Senator Coyne, Senator Seveny, Senator De Palma, Senator Raptakis, Senator Anderson, Senator Feelike, Senator Gallo, Senator Paolino, Senator Cano, Senator Valverde. Discussion on the, Senator Casada. Discussion on the resolution before us. Hearing none. Those in favor of the resolution, please indicate by saying aye. Those opposed, nay. The ayes have it. The resolution passes. Next item is Senate Bill 895 by Senator Mendes, an act relating to alcoholic beverages retail licenses. Senator Mendes.
Thank you, Senate President, and a special thank you to Rep. Goodwin for this being heard in immediate consideration. This is a straightforward piece of legislation that is relatively important to small businesses in my community in East Providence. This act would authorize East Providence City Council to issue a Class B liquor license for a retail establishment located on 332 Bullocks Point Ave. And during the COVID pandemic, our small businesses have been negatively impacted in a extreme way, and I'm very excited for the fact that we can do what we can to allow them to create more revenue. So thank you, and I move passage.
Senator Mendes moves passage of the act. Is there a second? Seconded by Senator Goodwin, Senator Coleman, Senator Lawson, Senator Burke, Senator Valverde, Senator Coyne, Senator Seveny, Senator Bell, Senator McCaffrey, Senator Anderson, Senator DeMario, Senator Chacon, Senator Bell, Senator Coleman. Discussion on the act. Hearing none, the clerk will please unlock the machine. Have all members recorded their vote? The clerk will lock the machine. There are 34 votes in the affirmative, none negative, and the act passes. That brings us to today's consent calendar. Senator McCaffrey moves the consent calendar, second by Senator Algier. The clerk will please unlock the machine. Have all senators recorded their vote? The clerk will lock the machine. There are 35 votes in the affirmative, none in the negative, and the consent calendar is adopted. That brings us to today's Senate calendar. Item number 1 on today's calendar by Senator Gallo, Senate Bill 302, an act relating to insurance, accident and sickness insurance policy, step therapy protocols. Madam President.
Thank you, Mr. President. Colleagues, step therapy is a cost-saving tool implemented by the insurance industry that forces patients to try and fail on medication other than what their doctor has prescribed before the insurer will cover the cost of the original medication. Under step therapy, a patient must try one or more drugs chosen by their insurer, usually based on financial, not medical consideration, before the coverage is granted for the drug prescribed by the patient's healthcare provider. So to bring this home to today, the lupus resolution that we read today, I have a very close friend that was a young mother. She was not able to take care of her child. She was not able to work. She couldn't even get herself out of bed. And she had to try medication that was not recommended by her doctor until she went through a couple rounds and was basically able then to get the medication that her doctor had recommended and that made her feel better so she could get out of bed, so she could take care of her child, so that she eventually could go to work. It really doesn't make sense. Step therapy protocols bypass the medical expertise of doctors in favor of predetermined prescription drug formularies and don't take into account the individual's needs or the medical history of the patients. Step therapy is applied to drugs treating a wide range of diseases and chronic conditions. This bill is designed to give doctors a transparent process to appeal step therapy for patients needing a particular treatment. The bill does not ban step therapy or limit the number of steps an insurer can implement. More than 30 other states have passed similar laws, and I would move passage.
Senator Gallo moves passage of the act. Is there a second? Seconded by Senator Lombardo, Senator Goodwin, Senator Mendes, Senator Miller, Senator Sosnowski, Senator McCaffrey, Senator DeMario, Senator Acosta, Senator Lombardi, Senator Coleman, Senator Lawson, Senator Chacon, Senator Felag, Senator Burke, Senator Archibald, Senator Connell, Senator Bell, Senator Murray, Senator Valverde, Senator Coyne, Senator Seveny, and Senator DePalma. Senator Coleman, Senator Casada. Senator Coyne. Discussion on the act. Hearing none, the clerk will please unlock the machine. Have all members recorded their vote? The clerk will please lock the machine. There are 35 votes in the affirmative, none in the negative, and the act passes. Next item on today's calendar is by Senator Coyne, Senate Bill 655 Sub A, an act relating to water and navigation, Bristol County Water Supply. Madam Chair.
Thank you, Mr. President. The Bristol County Water Authority, also known as the BCWA, services the East Bay region with its water supply. The BCWA obtains all of its supply from the Providence Water Supply Board and is in the process of pursuing a pipeline to the Pawtucket Water Supply Board as an alternate supply. The BCWA officially decommissioned its Child Street treatment plant several years ago, and it is no longer capable of treating water, potable or otherwise. Therefore, the BCWA will no longer use the Kickamuit Reservoir or several other Massachusetts water sources. As such, this legislation removes the regulatory compliance for the reservoir. This proposed revision will assist the BCWA in obtaining the necessary permits for the removal of 2 dams on the Kickamuit Reservoir. The reservoir has converted to brackish since the moon and the storm tides flow back over the lower dam into the impoundment, and the DEM has listed the reservoir quality as unsuitable for potable water since 2006. Various state and environmental agencies support the removal of the dams to return the area to a salt water estuary. The Rhode Island DOT will be performing the work in 2021, with the dam removals tentatively scheduled for 2022. I would like to add that a grant of $1.2 million has been secured for the removal of these dams, which could be in jeopardy if the existing statutes are not amended. And with that, Mr. President, I move passage of this bill.
Seconded by Senator McCaffrey, Senator Lombardo, Senator Chacon, Senator Anderson, Senator Burke, Senator Archibald, Senator Connell, Senator Rogers, Senator Felag, Senator Sosnowski, Senator Mendy, Senator Lombardi, Senator DeMario, Senator Casada, Senator Valverde, Senator Coyne, Senator Seveny, Senator Murray, Senator Algier. Discussion on the act before us. Hearing none, the clerk will please unlock the machine. If all members have recorded their vote, the clerk will lock the machine. There are 35 votes in the affirmative, none in the negative, and the act passes. Item number 3 on today's calendar, also by Senator Coyne, is Senate Bill 656, an act relating to water and navigation, Bristol County water supply. Madam Chair.
Thank you, Mr. President. This bill is the repealing section of the legislation dealing with the 2 dams that must be maintained. There's a letter of support of this legislation from the BCWA and a letter from the Rhode Island Department of Health stating that this is no longer a public water supply. It really is the bill that has the state obligated, and we need to repeal that with the repeal of 655 sub A. And I move passage.
Senator Coyne moves passage of the act, seconded by Leader McCaffrey, Senator Goodwin, Senator Lombardo, Senator Felag, Senator Sosnowski, Senator Casada, Senator Lombardi, Senator Chacon, Senator Anderson, Senator Burke, Senator Rogers, Senator Murray, Senator Seveny, Senator Archibald, Senator Chacon. Is there discussion on the act before us? Hearing none, the clerk will please unlock the machine. Clerk will please lock the machine. There are 35 votes in affirmative, none in the negative, and the act passes. Item number 4 on today's calendar is Senate Bill 83 by Senator De La Cruz, an act relating to taxation, levy, and assessment of local taxes. Madam Whip.
Thank you, Mr. President. This piece of legislation was submitted, I think 2 years ago. However, the Senate version and the House version do not match. The Senate version is missing a couple of words, and it actually duplicates the law. So striking this language from the books will not affect Burrillville in any way, and the House version of the legislation will remain intact. So this would just be removing the duplication and any errors. Thank you.
Senator De La Cruz moves the act, seconded by Leader McCaffrey, Leader Algier, Senator Paolino, Senator Rogers, Senator Lombardo, Senator Felag, Senator Lombardi, Senator Coyne, Senator Burke, Senator Palmer, Senator Archibald, Senator Seveny. Discussion on the act, Senator Bell.
Thank you so much, Mr. President. Those members of this chamber who were here last year may remember when I got up and voted against this bill that we're repealing now last year, raising many concerns about the technical issues that were created by the legislative lawyers when they took a special act proposed by Burrillville and created two different versions in two different places, neither of which was, in fact, what the town had requested. And the concern I have with repealing this Senate version of the law is that actually there is a substantive difference between the House and the Senate version. It has to do with the accidental creation of a tax credit program that I do not believe was ever intended by the town of Burrillville. The difference is that under the Senate version that we're repealing here, it's an either or. And under the House version, you can have this nebulous tax credit on top of a stabilization, so that in addition to stabilizing taxes, you can actually go below and have an abatement. So I think actually that if we were to instead repeal the House version, we would get closer to the original intent of the town of Burrillville. But the closest to the original intent of the town of Burrillville would be, in my opinion, to take the original bill from the town of Burrillville, or better yet, take the original bill and clean it up to match the original legislative intent of the town. So with that, I'm going to be voting against this legislation. I do understand why we need to correct the duplication, but in my view, it would be preferable for us to correct the duplication by repealing the House bill rather than the Senate bill.
Thank you, Senator Bell. Senator Dela Cruz.
Thank you, Mr. President. The House version matches the town ordinance, and I was in communication with the town manager and also the town attorney. So this is, in fact, how they would like to proceed, by striking the Senate version. Thank you.
Thank you, Senator Dela Cruz. Further discussion on the act before us? Hearing none, the clerk will please unlock the machine. If all members have recorded their vote, the clerk will lock the machine. There were 33 votes in the affirmative, 1 in the negative, and the act passes. Next item is by Senator Felag, Senate Bill 862, an act validating and ratifying amendments to the Home Rule Charter of the Town of Bristol. Chairman Felag.
Thank you very much, Mr. President. As you stated, this particular bill, this legislation, is a local bill for the town of Bristol. It ratifies the 4 amendments to the Home Rule Charter that were duly voted on by the voters at the general election. Has the appropriate city town council resolution, and I move passage.
Senator Felag moves passage of the act, seconded by Leader McCaffrey. Chairman Lombardo, Senator Sosnowski, Senator Lombardi, Senator Anderson, Senator Algier, Senator Burke, Senator Archibald, Senator Murray, Senator Coyne, Senator Stephanie, Senator Chacon, Senator Cano, Senator DeMario, Senator Valverde. Is there discussion on the act before us? Hearing none, the clerk will please unlock the machine. Has everyone recorded their vote? The clerk will lock the machine. There are 35 votes in the affirmative, none in the negative, and the act passes. Next item on today's calendar is item number 6, Senate Bill 15 by Senator McCaffrey, a joint resolution to approve and publish and submit to the electors a proposition of amendment to the Constitution of the state, procedure to fill vacancy in office of the Secretary of State, Attorney General, or General Treasurer. Leader McCaffrey.
Thank you, Mr. President. You did a good job explaining it, but I'll just go into a little more detail. This resolution would provide that if there's more than 1 year left on a term when there's a vacancy, it would provide for a special election for those offices that you mentioned, Mr. President, and I move passage of the resolution.
Leader McCaffrey moves passage of the resolution. Is there a second? Second by Senator Miller, Senator Felag, Senator Sosnowski, Senator Lombardi, Senator Coleman, Senator Lawson, Senator Goodwin, Senator DeMario, Senator Chacon, Senator Casada, Senator Burke, Senator Archibald, Senator Rogers, Senator Aptakis, Senator Murray, Senator Valverde, Senator Coyne, Senator 70, Senator Palmer, Senator Paolino, Senator Anderson, Senator Gallo, Senator Goodwin, Senator Cano. Discussion on the resolution. Hearing none, the clerk will please unlock the machine. Have all members recorded their vote? Clerk will lock the machine. There are 35 votes in the affirmative, none in the negative, and the resolution passes. Next item is item number 7, also by Leader McCaffrey, Senate Bill 57, an act relating to elections, general state offices.
Thank you, Mr.
Mr.
President.
Leader.
And ladies and gentlemen of the Senate, this legislation would do the same thing as the resolution is doing, but it does it in the section of the general law relative to the office of Secretary of State, Attorney General, and General Treasurer. If there's more than 1 year left in their term and there's a vacancy, it will require that there be a special election. I move passage, Mr. President.
The leader moves the act, seconded by Senator Goodwin, Senator De Palma, Senator Valverde, Senator Coyne, Senator Burke, Senator Archibald, Senator Rogers, Senator Aptakis, Senator Murray, Senator 70, Senator Gallo, Senator Lombardo, Senator Felag, Senator Sosnowski, Senator Chacon, Senator Coyne, Senator DeMario, Senator Casada, Senator Lombardi, Senator Coleman, Senator Lawson. Discussion on the act. Senator Cano, also. Hearing none, the clerk will please unlock the machine. If all members have recorded their vote, the clerk will lock the machine. There are 34 votes in the affirmative, none in the negative, and the act passes. Next item on today's calendar. Senate Bill 59 Sub A, an act relating to state affairs and government, statewide public safety computer-aided records management system. Chairwoman Coyne.
Thank you, Mr. President. This act, sponsored by yourself, would establish a statewide public safety computer-aided dispatch record management system, also called RMS. The RMS proposal is being sought because the current RMS used by local law enforcement is technologically obsolete. And with the support of the Chiefs of Police Association, nearly every Rhode Island law enforcement agency has indicated it would participate in the statewide RMS, allowing for uniformity throughout the state, which is in the best interest of our public safety, and I move passage of this bill.
Thank you, Senator Coyne. Senator Coyne moves passage of the act. Is there a second? Seconded by Leader McCaffrey. Whip Goodwin. Senator Gallo, Senator Lombardo, Senator Coyne, Senator Felag, Senator Sosnowski, Senator Lombardi, Senator Casada, Senator Burke, Senator Archibald, Senator Dela Cruz, Senator Rogers, Senator Cano, Senator 70, Senator De Palma, Senator Chacon, and Senator Cano. Is there discussion on the act before us? Hearing none, the clerk will please unlock the machine. Have all members recorded their vote? The clerk will lock the machine. There are 32 votes in the affirmative, 3 in the negative, and the act passes. Next item on today's calendar is item number 9 by Senator Golden. Senate Bill 60, an act relating to elections, Rhode Island campaign contributions and expenditures reporting. Senator Golden.
Thank you, Mr. President. This bill would allow for child care expenses to be, to allow use of your campaign account for child care expenses while campaigning or as part of the office holder responsibilities. We've passed this in the Senate for the past couple of years, and last year, due to the shortened legislative session, Board of Elections went ahead and put this into regulation for ongoing. So it's already Board of Elections regulation, and this would enable us to put it into statute, and I move passage.
Senator Golden moves passage of the act. Is there a second? Seconded by Leader McCaffrey. Senator Anderson, Senator Miller, Senator Burke, Senator Felag, Senator Sosnowski, Senator Chacon, Senator DeMario, Senator Costa, Senator Coleman, Senator Lawson, Senator Mack, Senator Felag, Senator Connell, Senator Bell, Senator Murray, Senator Valverde, Senator Coyne, Senator DePalma, Senator Casada, Senator Coyne, Senator Seveny, Senator Lombardi, Senator Archibald. Discussion on the act before us. Hearing none, the clerk will please unlock the machine. If all members have recorded their vote, the clerk will lock the machine with 32 votes in the affirmative, 3 in the negative, and the act passes. Next item on today's calendar is Senate Bill 263 Sub A by Senator Coyne, an act relating to criminal offenses, children. Madam Chair.
Thank you, Mr. President. I rise in support of Senate Bill 263 Sub A, a bill that will save lives by raising the age for individuals who may purchase tobacco products from 18 to 21. The bill before you raises the legal age to purchase tobacco products, including electronic nicotine delivery systems, and will make the age to purchase tobacco in Rhode Island consistent with federal law. The federal law, which was passed on December 20th, 2019, raised the minimum legal tobacco sales age from 18 to 21 nationwide, and it requires states to demonstrate that their retailers are complying with this federal law, or they could risk losing some portion of their federal substance abuse grant funding. This bill allows Rhode Island to demonstrate that compliance and preserve federal funding. But the bill is not about saving money. More importantly, it's about saving lives. In passing this law, we are saving teenagers from lifelong addiction to tobacco, and in the simple act of raising that age, we save lives in every community here in Rhode Island. The dangers of tobacco are well known, and those dangers do not discriminate. Tobacco causes health problems at every age, in every neighborhood, and in every state. That is why Tobacco 21 is federal law. It is also why Tobacco 21 is already state law in every state in New England. It is state law in conservative states dominated by Republicans like Texas. It's also state law in liberal states dominated by Democrats like California. It's time for Tobacco 21 to become law here in Rhode Island. I do want to thank the American Heart Association, the American Lung Association, also BHDDH, Department of Health, Taxation, Department of Revenue, who all worked very, very hard on this bill over the last couple of years. And with that, Mr. President, I move passage.
Chairwoman Coyne moves passage of the act. Is there a second? Seconded by Leader McCaffrey. Whip Goodwin. Senator Gallo, Senator Miller, Senator Lombardo, Senator Chacon, Senator Mendes, Senator Sosnowski, Senator DeMario, Senator Casada, Senator Lombardi, Senator Lawson, Senator Burke, Senator Archibald, Senator Connell, Senator Aptakis, Senator Murray, Senator Golden, Senator Valverde, Senator Seveny, Senator DePalma, and Senator Connell, Senator Mendes. Is there discussion on the act before us? Hearing none, the clerk will please unlock the machine. Have all members recorded their vote? Clerk will lock the machine. There are 35 votes in the affirmative, none in the negative, and the act passes. Next item on today's calendar, you're up to bat again, Senator Coyne, is item number 11, Senate Bill 264 Sub A, an act relating to financial institutions, the Elder Adult Financial Exploration Prevention Act. Madam Senator Algier will recuse himself on this particular issue. Senator Connell also will recuse herself on this issue.
Thank you, Mr. President. The bill is a result of the work of our Senate Task Force to study elder abuse and financial exploitation. The bill is designed to provide financial institutions with a valuable tool to prevent the financial exploitation of our elder adults. The bill does this by providing that if an employee of a regulated financial institution has reasonable cause to believe that an account holder who is over 60 years old has been or is being financially exploited, the employee shall notify the financial institution. If an investigation supports that concern, a report must be made to the Office of Healthy Aging. Most importantly, the bill allows the financial institution to place a 15 temporary hold on transactions in that customer's account, which may prevent financial losses, and also requires notification of a third party who is reasonably associated with the elder adult. I want to thank the baking industry, Department of Attorney General, the Office on Healthy Aging, who worked collaboratively over the last 2 years to put together this important bill to protect our elder community from being exploited of their hard-earned monies. And with that, Mr. President, I move passage of this bill.
Senator Coyne moves passage of the act, seconded by Alita McCaffrey, Whip Goodwin, Senator Gallo, Senator Burke, Senator Archibald, Senator Chacon, Senator Sosnowski, Senator Anderson, Senator DeMario, Senator Casada, Senator Lombardi, Senator Mendes, Senator Lawson, Senator Raptakis, Senator Murray, Senator Valverde, Senator Seveny, Senator DePalmer, Senator Felix, Senator Lombardo, Senator Paolino. Discussion on the act before us. Hearing none, the clerk will please unlock the machine. If all members have recorded their vote, the clerk will lock the machine. There are 33 votes in the affirmative, none in the negative, and the act passes. Next item on today's calendar is by Senator Lombardi, Senate Bill 9-2, an act relating to property condominium law, resale of units. Senator Lombardi.
Thank you, Mr. President. Ladies and gentlemen of the Senate, this act would allow a condominium association to impose a fee of up to only $125 for preparation of a resale certificate, and I move passage.
Senator Lombardi moves passage of the act. Is there a second? Seconded by Alita McCaffrey, Senator Archibald, Senator Felix, Senator Sosnowski, Senator Lombardo, Senator Chacon, Senator Coyne, Senator Seveny, Senator Bell. Discussion on the act. Hearing none, the clerk will unlock the machine. Have all members recorded their vote? Clerk will please lock the machine. There are 35 votes in the affirmative, none in the negative, and the act passes. Next item on today's calendar is Senate Bill 98 by Senator Burke, an act relating to domestic relations, marriage licenses. Senator Burke.
Thank you, Mr. President. This bill is about ending child marriages in Rhode Island. This bill repeals Section 1, Section 15 to 11 of the General Laws in Chapter 15-2, entitled Marriage Licenses, is hereby amended by adding the following section. 15-2-14, minimum age for marriage licenses. A marriage license shall only be granted to a person of full age. Attaining the age of 18 years shall be deemed full legal age pursuant to Section 15-12-1. While child marriage is rare in Rhode Island, it does happen. Between 2013 and 2019, 32 minors, one as young as 14, were married in Rhode Island. The vast majority of them being girls, 88%. And most often, child marriage is forced marriage, with minors being compelled to marry by their parents. Minors who are married lack the same legal protections that married adults have. For instance, those who are victims of domestic violence have little recourse, since battered women's shelters will not accept minors without parental consent. They also cannot petition for divorce. A shocking study found that nearly 300,000 minors as young as 10 were married in the U.S. between 2000 and 2018. The U.S. Department has called child marriage before age 18 a human rights abuse, yet child marriage still remains legal in 46 states. This bill harms no one, costs nothing, ends a human rights abuse. It's time for our state to put an end to this outrageous practice. This is a good bill, and I move passage, and at the appropriate time, we have a floor amendment from Senator Coyne.
Senator Burke moves passage of the act. Is there a second? Second by Alita McCaffrey, Senator Archibald, Senator Gallo, Senator Bell, Senator Chacon, Senator Sosnowski, Senator Goodwin, Senator DeMario, Senator Anderson, Senator Connell, Senator Valverde, Senator Coyne, Senator DePalma, Senator Raptakis, Senator Murray, Senator Golden, Senator Connell, Senator Lombardi, Senator Coleman, Senator Lawson, Senator Casada, Senator Mendes, Senator Miller. Discussion on the act. Hearing none, the clerk will, I'm sorry, we have an amendment. Senator Coyne, you have an amendment.
Yes, thank you, Mr. President. That'll be LC 001732/2. And essentially, the floor amendment will amend 14-1-5, exclusive jurisdiction by deleting number 4, relating to child marriages as prescribed by 15-2-11, striking the word "and." It's a technical change, Mr. President. I move passage.
Senator Coyne offers the amendment LC 001732/2, and she moves the amendment, seconded by Alita McCaffrey, Chairwoman Sosnowski, Senator Chacon, Senator Burke, Senator Goodwin, Senator DeMario, Senator Archibald, Senator Lombardi, Senator Casada, Senator Lawson, Senator Seveny, Senator Palmer, Senator Anderson, Senator Goodwin. On the act, Senator Bell. We are on the amendment, Senator Bell.
Yes, sorry, on the amendment. Yes. Well, I support the amendment. I do want to point out that the amendment does affect a different section of the law. Previously, it was argued this was something that could not be done, but here we are having an amendment that relates to an entirely separate section of the law, although the same subject. So previously, an argument was made, and I just want to point out different standards being applied here, although I do strongly support this amendment.
Thank you, Senator.
Thank you, Senator Bell. Further discussion on the amendment? Hearing none, the clerk will please unlock the machine. On the amendment. Have all members recorded their vote? Clerk will please lock the machine. There are 35 votes in the affirmative, none in the negative, and the amendment passes. Senator Burke moves the act as amended, seconded by Senator McCaffrey, Senator Goodwin, Senator Mendes, Senator Chacon, Senator Anderson, Senator Archibald, Senator Sosnowski, Senator DeMario, Senator Casada, Senator Lombardi, Senator Coleman, Senator Lawson, Senator Aptakis, Senator Murray, Senator Valverde, Senator Coyne, Senator Seveny, Senator DePalma, Senator Miller. On the act as amended, Senator Bell.
So I rise in support of this legislation. It is very important legislation. We do have to end the practice of child marriages because they are so often forced marriages. However, the way this legislation is worded leaves open potential issues around another class of forced marriages, which is those people who are under some kind of guardianship because they cannot necessarily consent even if they are over the age of 18. Frequently, there are cases of very elderly people who might not be able to consent, who might be forced into a marriage in order to try and obtain an inheritance, for instance. And this legislation removes the consent of a guardian requirement. Now, there are both pluses and minuses to that. Having guardianship consent can increase cases where the guardian is involved in a forced marriage. But also it can remove some protections where an outside party is attempting a forced marriage. It deals with a messy situation, and neither the original law nor the changed law is necessarily ideal. However, I think it leaves us in an ambiguous situation that is in need of additional legislative clarification. It is not necessarily a simple issue, and the solution is not necessarily simple. It does not mean, I think, that we need to delay this passage of this legislation until we address that question. But it is an important question that remains unaddressed that I hope that we can ultimately address through later legislation.
Thank you, Senator Bell. Further discussion on the act as amended? Hearing none, the clerk will please unlock the machine. If all members have recorded their vote, the clerk will lock the machine. There are 36 votes in the affirmative, none in the negative, and the act as amended passes. Next item on today's calendar is by Senator Mario, Senate Bill 412, an act relating to human services, abused and neglected children. Senator Mario.
Thank you so much, Mr. President. So this act would require that the Department of Children, Youth, and Families report all suspected cases of childhood sexual abuse to the Children's Advocacy Center. What this bill does is it really just codifies into law a best practice, whereas children and their caregivers who have experienced this terrible event of childhood sexual abuse would be referred to a multidisciplinary team of professionals, and all of their needs would be met, from medical needs to counseling needs to being able to interact with law enforcement and be able to proceed with their legal case, all under one roof in a setting that is specifically designed for and with professionals who are specifically trained for helping them deal with this. So the Children's Advocacy Center, housed in Rhode Island under Day One, is one of those institutions where you hope that you never need it, but it is really important that it exists, and it's even more important that we make sure that children and their caregivers are referred to it as soon as possible in the event that abuse has occurred. And with that, I move passage.
Senator Mario moves passage of the act. Seconded by Senator McCaffrey, Senator Goodwin, Senator Gallo, Senator Lombardo, Senator Chacon, Senator Anderson, Senator Sosnowski, Senator Lombardi, Senator Burke, Senator Archibald, Senator Bell, Senator Cano, Senator Algier, Senator Casada, Senator Lawson, Senator Mack, Senator Picard, Senator Raptakis, Senator Murray, Senator Valverde, Senator Coyne, Senator 70, Senator DePalma, Senator Cano, Senator Murray, Senator Paolino, Senator Felag, Senator Mendes. Discussion on the act. Hearing none, the clerk will please unlock the machine. Have all members recorded their vote? The clerk will lock the machine. There are 36 votes in the affirmative, none in the negative, and the act passes. Next item on today's calendar is by Senator Paolino, Senate Bill 6-0, an act relating to courts and civil procedure generally fees. Senator Paolino.
Thank you, Mr. President. For many citizens, serving on a jury is the most direct opportunity they have to participate in the democratic process outside of voting. Many times when our constituents receive a summons for jury service, they look for a way out because of their job responsibilities and financial concerns. Yes, many people I have spoken with about this, including my own brother, believe that jury service is our civic duty and should not involve pay. However, the vast majority of people believe that a stipend is the least that we can do. If the system ensures that people who are unable to take the equivalent of unpaid vacation time are forced out of jury service, we should at least ensure that the litigants, especially the accused in criminal cases, are not deprived of their constitutionally guaranteed right to have their claims and defenses heard by a representative jury of their peers. I hope you will join me in supporting the small incremental raise in fees for our jurors. Thank you.
Senator Paolino moves passage of the act. Seconded by Senator Algier, Senator McCaffrey, Senator Goodwin, Senator Burke, Senator Gallo, Senator Archibald, Senator Cano, Senator Lombardo, Senator Chacon, Senator Felag, Senator Sosnowski, Senator DeMario, Senator Casada, Senator Lombardi, Senator Coleman, Senator Lawson, Senator Anderson, Senator Mendes, Senator Dela Cruz, Senator Bell, Senator Cano, Senator Raptakis, Senator Murray, Senator Valverde, Senator DePalma, Senator Rogers. Discussion on the act before us. Hearing none, the clerk will please unlock the machine. If all members have recorded their vote, the clerk will lock the machine. There are 36 votes in the affirmative, none in the negative, and the act passes. Next item on today's calendar is item number 16 by Senator McCaffrey, Senate Bill 607, an act relating to aeronautics, the Permanent Air Quality Monitoring Act. Leader McCaffrey.
Thank you, Mr. President. This bill would continue the air quality monitoring program at TF Green Airport through July 31st of 2024, and I move passage.
Leader McCaffrey moves passage of the act, seconded by Senator Gallo, Senator Goodwin, Senator Anderson, Senator Sosnowski, Senator Chacon, Senator DeMario, Senator Pearson, Senator Lombardi, Senator Lawson, Senator Felix, Senator Lombardo, Senator Algier, Senator Burke, Senator Archibald, Senator Bell, Senator Reptacker, Senator Murray, Senator Coyne, Senator 70, Senator DePalma, Senator Archibald, Senator Casada. Is there discussion on the act? Hearing none, the clerk will please unlock the machine. Have all members recorded their vote? The clerk will please lock the machine. There are 35 votes in the affirmative, none in the negative, and the act passes. Next item is by Senator Archibald, Senate Bill 679, an act relating to domestic relations, solemnization of marriages.
Thank you, Mr. President. This act would add the administrator of the Supreme Court as an individual empowered to perform marriages, and it would also clarify that the administrators of the Superior Court, Family Court, District Court, and Traffic Tribunal as individuals would be empowered to perform marriages, and I move passage.
Senator Archibald moves passage of the act, seconded by Leader McCaffrey, Leader Algier, Senator Goodwin, Senator Burke, Senator Chacon, Senator Bell, Senator Murray, Senator Coyne, Senator 70, Senator Lombardi, Senator DeMario, Senator Casada, Senator Lombardo, Senator 70. Is there discussion on the act before us? Hearing none, the clerk will please unlock the machine.
Is that Sam Bell?
Yeah. I feel like I'm in an Alfred Hitchcock movie. If all members have recorded their vote, the clerk will lock the machine. There are 36 votes in the affirmative, none in the negative, and the act passes. Next item on today's calendar is by Senator Goodwin, Senate Bill 858, an act relating to labor and labor relations, employment security, general provision. Madam Whip.
Thank you, Mr. President, members of the Senate. I think the bill we have before us today is very, very important to our state. As many of us know, and I'm sure you all have been hearing from businesses across the state who are having trouble finding workers. This, of course, is a nationwide problem, and we recognize the urgency here today, addressing this so that businesses can hopefully have a successful summer. This bill has two major components. The first, this bill would allow people to earn up to 150% of their benefit amount, not including any federal boost, before being cut off from the unemployment insurance. Right now, people can only earn up to their weekly benefit before losing this insurance. This is important. I just wanted to point out one example under this legislation. Someone with a $300 a week benefit could now earn up to $449 at work before losing out on their unemployment insurance. And secondly, this would increase the amount that people can earn before having their benefit reduced. Right now it's at 20%, and this legislation would increase it to 50% before losing their uninsured unemployment benefits. I think that this legislation overall is a win-win for both businesses and workers. It would help people earn more money and stay attached to the unemployment insurance, and it would hopefully help the businesses find the talent they so desperately need to keep this economy moving. Mr. President, I introduce us on behalf of Department of Labor and Training, and at the appropriate time I have an amendment that just changed the effective date from May 1st to May 21st. If this law is swiftly enacted, this would start May 21st in that pay period. Thank you, Mr. President.
Senator Goodwin moves the act. Is there a second? Seconded by Senator McCaffrey, Senator Lombardo, Senator Gallo, Senator Costa, Senator Felix, Senator Sosnowski, Senator Casada, Senator Pearson, Senator Chacon, Senator DeMario, Senator Burke, Senator Archibald, Senator Felix, Senator Miller, Senator Lombardi, Senator Coleman, Senator Lawson, Senator Bell, Senator Raptakas, Senator Murray, Senator Valverde, Senator Coyne, Senator 70, Senator DePalma, Senator Cano. On the act, Senator Goodwin, you have an amendment to offer.
Thank you, Mr. President. It was the amendment I just mentioned. I actually said it was May 21st. It's actually amended to be May 23rd from May 1st.
Senator Goodwin,
And I move its
office.
passage.
Senator Goodwin, office LC 002703/2. Is there a second? Second by Senator McCaffrey, Senator Gallo, Senator Burke, Senator Archibald, Senator Cano, Senator Lombardo, Senator Chacon, Senator Sosnowski, Senator Miller, Senator Anderson, Senator DeMario, Senator Lombardi, Senator Casada, Senator Lawson, Senator Coyne, Senator 70, Senator Palmer, Senator Costa, Senator Feeley, Senator Coyne. Discussion on the amendment. Hearing none, the clerk will please unlock the machine. If all members have recorded their vote on the amendment, the clerk will lock the machine. There are 34 votes in the affirmative, none in the negative, and the amendment passes. Senator Goodwin moves the act as amended, seconded by Senator McCaffrey, Senator Sosnowski, Senator Gallo, Senator Chacon, Senator Anderson, Senator Casada, Senator Lawson, Senator Archibald, Senator 70, Senator DePalma, Senator Cano, Senator Burke, Senator Felag, Senator Lombardo, Senator DeMario, Senator Corman, Senator Lombardi, Senator Murray, Senator Raptakis. Is there discussion on the act as amended? Hearing none, the clerk will please unlock the machine. If all members have recorded their vote, the clerk will lock the machine. There are 35 votes in affirmative, 1 in the negative, and the act as amended passes. Senator Goodwin, you have the next item. It's Senate Bill 749, an act relating to General Assembly Joint Committee on Legislative Services. Please proceed.
Thank you, Mr. President. This is a simple measure. This bill authorizes the Law Revision Director to amend the statute to address the renaming of the state as the state of Rhode Island, and I move its passage.
Senator Goodwin moves passage, seconded by Leader McCaffrey, Senator Sosnowski, Senator Acosta, Senator Chacon, Senator Lombardo, Senator Lombardi, Senator Felag, Senator Mendy, Senator Anderson, Senator Burke, Senator Bell, Senator Murray, Senator Valverde, Senator Coyne, Senator 70, Senator DePalmer, Senator Cano, Senator Felag, Senator Coleman, Senator Lawson, Senator Archibald, Senator DeMario, Senator Casada. Discussion on the act. Hearing none, the clerk will please unlock the machine. If all members have recorded their vote, the clerk will lock the machine. There are 33 votes in the affirmative, none in the negative, and the act passes. Next item on today's calendar is by Senator Corkin. Senate Bill 850, an act leading the General Assembly Permanent Joint Committee on naming all new buildings, bridges, edifices, and other state construction. Senator Bell.
Thank you so much, Mr. President. I'm here presenting this bill on behalf of Senator Culkin, who's continuing her recovery process and will hopefully be with us as soon as is possible. Dealing with some very difficult situations, as we all know, and we're all, I think, hoping for as swift a recovery as humanly possible. This legislation would rename the fishing pier at Rocky Point State Park in Warwick after Larry Morazian. Larry was instrumental in the preservation of Rocky Point, and it was thought fitting by both the City of Warwick and the Department of Environmental Management to commemorate all of his years of work towards preservation of open space at Rocky Point by naming the fishing pier after him. The naming process has already gone forwards, and this is mostly a technical legislative enactment of a naming process that's already agreed upon. And with that, I move passage.
Senator Bell moves passage of the act. Is there a second? Second by Leader McCaffrey. Senator Goodwin, Senator Gallo, Senator Anderson, Senator Burke, Senator Archibald, Senator Chacon, Senator Felag, Senator Sosnowski, Senator DeMario, Senator Casada, Senator Lombardi, Senator Lawson, Senator Mack, Senator Mendes, Senator Raptakis, Senator Murray, Senator Valverde, Senator Coyne, Senator 70, Senator DePalma, Senator Algier. Discussion on the bill before us. Hearing none, the clerk will please unlock the machine. Have all members recorded their vote? Clerk will lock the machine. There were 36 votes in the affirmative, none in the negative, and the act passes. Next item on today's calendar is by Senator Feelag, Senate Bill 863, an act relating to military affairs and defense, Rhode Island Veterans Home. Chairman Feelag.
Thank you very much, Mr. President. This particular act would strike the word war from the qualifications of an individual to be selected by the Director of Veterans Affairs for the directorship of the Veterans Home in Bristol. The individual would still have to be honorably discharged, and the reason for this change is because of the fact that there are a lot of individuals that potentially could apply that were in service between 1991 and 2001 when there wasn't a war designation to be honorably discharged. And those individuals could be in their 40s or literally 50s and would be ineligible to apply to be the director of the Veterans Home. And with that, I move passage of this legislation.
Chairman Feelag moves passage of the act. Seconded by Senator McCaffrey, Senator Goodwin, Senator Gallo, Senator Lombardo, Senator Chacon, Senator Sosnowski, Senator Algier, Senator Burke, Senator Archibald, Senator Valverde, Senator Coyne, Senator Seveny, Senator Palmer, Senator Aptakis, Senator Murray, Senator Bell, Senator Cano, Senator Lombardi, Senator DeMario, Senator Lawson. Senator Murray. Discussion on the act before us. Hearing none, the clerk will please unlock the machine. If all members have recorded their vote, the clerk will lock the machine. There are 36 votes in the affirmative, none in the negative, and the act passes. Senator Paolino, you have your light on. Senator Paolino requests that he be allowed to vote in the affirmative on item number 19. It does not affect the outcome of the act. Hearing no objection, so ordered. Last item on today's calendar is item number 22, House Bill 6037, an act relating to a tax agreement between the City of East Providence and ExxonMobil Oil Corporation. Senator Lawson.
Thank you, Mr. President. This is a companion bill of the bill we passed a couple of weeks ago to allow East Providence to enter into an agreement to resolve a dispute and save them interest as well over the term of 10 years. And I move passage.
Senator Lawson moves passage of the act. Seconded by Leader McCaffrey, Senator Chacon, Senator Casada, Senator Pearson, Senator Lombardi, Senator Feelag, Senator Burke, Senator Archibald, Senator Murray, Senator Valverde, Senator Coyne, Senator Seveny, Senator Cano, Senator Murray, Senator Burke. Discussion on the act. Hearing none, the clerk will please unlock the machine. If all members have recorded their vote, the clerk will lock the machine. There were 32 votes in the affirmative, 4 in the negative, and the act passes. That concludes today's calendar. We now revert to announcements. Chairman Feelag.
Thank you very much, Mr. President. Announcement, please.
Please proceed, Senator.
The Finance Committee will be meeting at the Rise via WebEx. Hopefully, the chairman will give us up to 40 minutes to drive home and enter in for that important finance meeting. And also for planning purposes, the Finance Committee will be meeting on Thursday at 5 p.m. Thank you.
Thank you, Chairman Feelag. Senator Pearson.
Thank you, Mr. President. Senator Feelag, happy to provide the 40 minutes. But, Mr. President, without objection, can I be recorded in the affirmative on Senate Bill 895 and items 1 through 12 on today's calendar?
Senator Pearson wants to be recorded voting in the affirmative on Senate Bill 895 and items 1 through 19.
1 through 12, Mr. President.
1 through 20?
1 through 12.
1 through 12. That does not affect the outcome on any of those bills. Hearing no objection, so ordered. We're back on announcements. Senator DeMario.
Thank you, Mr. President. For planning purposes, the Senate Committee on Environment and Agriculture will be meeting virtually tomorrow, Wednesday, at 5 p.m.
Thank you, Senator DeMario. Senator Coleman.
Thank you, Mr. President. The Senate Committee on Housing and Municipal Government will be meeting on Thursday at 3 p.m. via WebEx.
Thank you, Senator Coleman. Senator Burke.
Thank you, Mr. President. Committee on Labor will be meeting at 5 o'clock tomorrow.
If we can keep this down to a roar, I think everyone can hear the announcements. Senator Valverde.
Thank you, Mr. President. Committee on Health and Human Services will be meeting on Thursday at 2:30.
Thank you, Senator Valverde. Senator Cano.
Thank you, Mr. President. The Senate Committee on Education will be meeting tomorrow at 3 p.m. via WebEx.
Thank you, Senator Cano. Senator Murray.
Thank you, Mr. President. The Senate Committee on Special Legislation and Veterans Affairs will be meeting virtually tomorrow at 4:30.
Thank you, Senator Murray. Senator Archibald.
Thank you, Mr. President. The Judiciary Committee will be meeting at 5 p.m. on Thursday. Thank you.
Thank you, Senator Archibald. Further announcements. Is there any objection to transmitting adopted resolutions to the Honorable Secretary of State? All matters passed by the Senate to the Honorable House of Representatives, and all matters passed in concurrence to His Excellency the Governor. Hearing no objections, so ordered. The desk is now clear of business. I call on Senator Goodwin for the purpose of adjournment.
Thank you, Mr. President. I have one reminder before we move to recess. Ladies and gentlemen, we're winding down of the Senate. We're winding down session. I'm going to ask, if at all possible, with the reading of the resolutions, traditionally when we were in the Senate chambers, resolutions would only be read if we had guests. In order to move the session along, we're going to have major bills. We're only meeting once a week. I'm going to ask, if at all possible, we cut down on the reading of the actual resolutions. They would be passed, of course, on the consent calendar, and of course you could send along a note when the resolution to the individual is actually passed. I think that would be very helpful to the Senate. And secondly, just as a reminder that we implemented after April break that there would be no more guests here in the chamber because of the COVID and the restrictions. So thank you, Mr. President. If there's no further business to come before the Senate, I move that the Senate recess until next week. Thank you.
Thank you, Senator Goodwin. Senator Goodwin moves that the Senate be in recess until next Tuesday. All in favor, please say aye. Those opposed, nay. The ayes have it. The Senate is in recess.